Karma yoga, loosely speaking, is the yoga of the work, so the yoga of action. This, to me, means that it is not only what yoga is giving me, but what I am giving to the world.
Karma yoga is really the essence of being able to open our hearts and to see everyone as ourselves and to serve everyone.
One of the things, there's a line actually from a song by Bruce Cockburn that says, "It only lives if you give it away." And I really think that that's true, that it's not just that you're doing good for the world, but it keeps it alive as you share it, that there's something that's being handed across through people. And karma yoga is a formal way of realizing that it's not just that you're giving to others, you're giving it away into the world. And I think that's at the core of it for me, is that by giving and doing karma work, I think that I learn more about what I know in relationship to the world. Because there's self-knowledge and then there's knowledge in relationship to the world, and it's only through acts that you realize how it goes into the world.
Karma yoga is living your life in a way that your life would enhance the lives of others. Seeking to actively live a mutually beneficial existence.
Well, the definition of karma yoga, I would initially harken back to the word karma, which is from the Sanskrit kra, kr, meaning to do or to make. So really, karma yoga is the yoga of action. It's the yoga of doing. It's the creative side to yoga where people are engaged in the world. So karma yoga, of course, can take so many forms, working directly with people, with various populations, or working for committed projects. And so karma literally means to make or to create. So we're actively creating and shaping the world that we live in.
Karma yoga is the path of service, which is, our intention and then our thought, word, and deed, and the action and the reaction of that, which hopefully is executed or experienced in a proactive way.
Karma yoga is purely and simply selfless service. It's actions that are done without any desire for personal gain. Selfless actions is a good way to think of it.
The word karma literally comes from the root kri, which means to do, and yoga, which means union or coming together or connection. And so it's the way in which yoga is put into action, or the way that we create connection through what we do.
Karma yoga is a way of enacting the vision of the universe that is spirit.
Karma is a broad word, just like Sanskrit words. They've had nuances of meaning from different cultures, different times. Essentially action, the yoga of action, and that's what karma is, to bring into life your feelings, your emotions, your mind, your body. To act is karma.
When I think of karma yoga, I think of it as a path that one follows, and it's a path where you take the practice outside of yourself.
Karma yoga is about realizing our connection. That's Omega's mission. How is it that we are interconnected?
Karma yoga is when we practice our practice, whatever that practice may be, and we take into consideration our own self and how that self relates to something greater than ourself. And so it's the linking of the individual with the interdividual, with the planet, with the aspect of nature that is in our environment. Karma yoga is everything that we do when we do it for a greater purpose.
Karma yoga is the process of giving back, of practicing in your daily life on and off your mat a spirit of generosity, which includes your relationship with yourself, your relationship with your community, and your relationship with the world. And it can take many forms, and including doing active community work and active charity work, hosting various charity events, and giving in small personal ways of your own spirit, both to your friends, to your family members, to your students, and to your community.
When you say karma yoga, what I understand by that is perfection of action.
Well, I'd like to define karma first before we move to karma yoga. Normally we say karma is action and reaction, but in the science of Kundalini Yoga we go a little farther to follow it through the cycle of thinking and how it comes to be. That's, we have a thought, it's a normal process of our minds. That thought becomes identified by our personality or our id, and at that point, if we don't have a meditative mind, we take that thought and it starts to become a feeling. Feeling becomes a desire, and at the moment we create an action upon that desire, we create a karma. So if we're creating karma all the time, then karma yoga is an aspect of yoga that we can utilize to help neutralize our karmas. Defined most commonly as some selfless service one does for no reward, or an actions that you are doing that are being inspired by some divine source, again for no reward, just because they need to be done.
Be part of something special. Be part of Karmapalooza.